Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures and commodities are currently trading above fair value. We don't have any major economic numbers coming out this morning, so it looks like the market wants to do a little buying at the open on Tuesday morning. Couple of stocks in the news this morning. We've got Intel trading higher on rumors that it may be taken over. Those aren't firm offers or anything. It's just rumors, but it's popping Intel in the pre-market. We're trading back up to the highs we saw back in November. Certainly not trading up to the levels that would fill the gap from way back here in the summer of 2024, but enough to break us through the 200-day moving average. Another stock in the news this morning is Delta. Delta is trading lower this morning, but not by much. It's already on a sell signal, so not expecting a change in trend for Delta on Tuesday. Now, the VIX is still on a sell signal. That's supportive for higher stock prices. Things would change on Monday if the VIX were to close above 16.99. The U.S. dollar index continued to move lower on Friday. The euro, the Canadian dollar, both trading higher. That's supportive for higher stock prices. And we had bonds up on Friday and bond yields down on Friday, and that is supportive for higher stock prices. Moving on to the major index ETFs, starting off with the iShares for the TSX 60. They were down on Friday. We need to close below $38.74 on Tuesday to give us a sell signal. The big loser there was Agnico Eagle, back on a sell signal as of Friday's close, having a wonderful 6 weeks. And the stock started down the 115 area and got up to 145. So that's quite a nice move for that stock. The Vanguard Canada ETF was down, looking for a close below $52.17 on Monday. Seabridge fell apart on Friday. That was the big loser of the day. Then looking at the energy sector, we traded down to the lower channel line on Friday, looking for a close below 1725 on Tuesday to give us a sell signal. The gold sector traded down. We're looking for a close on Tuesday below 2518. Then we had the financials trade up to the upper channel line, so just on the edge of a new daily buy signal if financials can continue to move higher on Tuesday, and we'll see if we can fill that open gap. Next up, let's take a look at the U.S. market, and Friday was a fairly quiet day. We saw the Dow pull back slightly. The big loser there was Procter & Gamble, and we had Merck continue to move lower on Friday. The S&P 500 ended the day just down 3 cents, and we're still hugging the 609.38 level and looking to see if we can break away from that. Then if we can, 625 would be our next target to the upside. We still have the equal weighted S&P 500 on a sell signal. That has not changed. The biggest loser on the S&P 500 on Friday was GoDaddy. Now, GoDaddy was on a sell signal on Tuesday. On Thursday, it ended the day closing above the upper channel line. So that was a new buy signal. You come in on Friday morning and find out the stock's gapping lower. So you wave off that buy signal and you hold your short position. And it's not looking pretty good when you consider that we so easily took out the January low for GoDaddy. Taking a look at the NASDAQ 100, we're up here making new highs for the NASDAQ 100. A new high for the equal weighted NASDAQ, and we had the next generation NASDAQ stocks all up on Friday. The big winner was Airbnb and then AppLovin, which had an inside day on Friday, but certainly a nice move to the upside. Now, we've talked about the 20,000 level on the NASDAQ composite, so we're sitting right on that. We traded below it on Friday, closed slightly above it, and looking to see if we can break away from that level and take out the highs from back in December. And if we can see that 20,625 would be our next target to the upside. Let's finish off this morning's presentation taking a look at our Magnificent 9 stocks. Starting off with the Magnificent 7 ETF, it is back on a buy signal as of Friday's close. Apple helped move that ETF up over the upper channel line on Friday, moving higher here, moving up towards the high from back in January. Then we've got Amazon, unfortunately, just treading water on a sell signal. Broadcom treading water here on a buy signal. We also have Alphabet treading water at the moment, still on a sell signal. What's working? Well, Meta continued to move higher on Friday. It's been on a tear for the last month, heading towards our next weekly and daily target of $750. No joy for Microsoft. Microsoft still trying to hold the lows from back in October of 2024. $400, of course, is major psychological support, and then you can see the targets to the downside if we break 400. Now, NVIDIA continued to move higher on Friday. It's still stuck to the flypaper channel, but getting pretty close to filling the gap at $141.88. A new high for Shopify on Friday in New York, still stuck to the 125 level, looking to move up to 137.50. And then Shopify in Toronto also made a new high on Friday, and our next target is 187.50. And our last stock this morning is Tesla. Tesla closed down a dime on Friday, sitting right on the lower channel line. A close on Tuesday above $373.19 would give us a new buy signal for Tesla. Tesla did trade below the flypaper channel, but did not break away from it. If it were to break down below last week's lows, then these two open gaps would certainly come into play in the future, but that has not happened yet, so those are not legitimate targets on Tuesday morning. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. So far, it looks like the market wants to do a little buying at the open on Tuesday morning. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voices on Wednesday morning, and at that time we'll walk through the most actively traded stocks from Tuesday's trading action.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.